Okay, well, we need more shotgun parts. We need to get another battery bank if we can. More batteries, more engines. You get a lot of stuff. When you wanted your own house, no house yet. 2, you wanted a child, and diabetes killed that. And 3, you wanted to meet your soulmate. Before we could get married, cancer took her. Oh dear. So sorry, Dark Open. That really does suck. Well, here's hoping things improve, you know. I'm always rooting for you, man. Totally am. Especially when you when I don't see you in chat after a while. I was like, well, I hope he's doing okay. Okay, I need to eat soon. I need water. Plenty of stone for now. Go back to the car lot in the morning. Just eat a veg stew for now. Or not. Eggs in there. Got 20 eggs now. Let's see here. Do we have more feathers, or are we just totally out of feathers?
I have a bunch currently on my person. I just haven't put them away.
How many you got?
A little over 400.
Oh, okay. Can I?
Yeah. I'll drop some off in the morning.
I hear another on the spikes out there.
Yeah, the veggie stew, it's not as good. It's not nearly as good as the meat stew. But the trade-off being you can make everything you need for the veggie stew yourself. You don't have to rely on finding animals. Meat stew's still better, but it's easier to keep a sustained amount of veggie stew going, so I'll still do meat stew when we've got meat for it, which we do right now, so I'll probably cook some soon, but it's I guess it's kind of like a good backup, basically. When you don't have meat stew, it's, well, if you at least got the stuff to make vegetable stew, you can, keep yourself going on that. Yeah, its wellness is lower, too. Yeah, meat stew is definitely still the way to go.
I'm just standing outside right now. I don't know why. Just am. Okay, so with the current battery that we have right here, the generator seems, with just running the motion sensor and the alarm, seems to really only run maybe 3 or 4 days, so I'm just trying now. Let's cheer the stream up and watch Moon survive the apocalypse. Oh yeah, that's not more depressing. I mean, the world's over, everyone's dead. Except me.
Oh, alright. Alright. I see how it's gonna be.
If you call that living. Bad news, I couldn't find your dorsal fin. Do I need it to live? You call that living? No. Futurama reference. Do I have the cable running through the wall? Yeah. Wires can clip through walls. I think the limitation on wires, from what I've heard, is the amount of steps you take. Like, that's what defines the distance. So you can kind of cheese it if you can, like, reach out and grab the wire, and then reach out and grab where you're connecting it to. You can stretch the limit, but I think, yeah, it's the amount of steps you take that kind of determine how far the wire can go. But wires can clip through solid blocks, so it's just you have to be cautious of how far you have to go around the solid object to hook it up. You have to go too far, you won't be able to hook it up.
Warrior every morning? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh man. No,
That's
I
rough.
appreciate that though. I do honestly appreciate it. I'm so sorry we're the best you can find.
It's alright. Keep your head up. You'll find someone better someday.
The Moon and Rick show. Pretty much when we play this game, it is, yeah. Or if we find other, Alright, I need feathers, can I? Before I go out today.
Oh, hang on.
Because I can't headshot without like 100 million arrows, apparently.
You go here. There we go.
Appreciate it. Woo, arrows, I can shoot stuff. Alright, let's go back to that car lot. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can go get more parts. Like everything. Parts. All the parts. All the parts there are. Forever parts. Parts for days. Every day. Morty. Every day. Parts forever, Morty. Just forever. All the parts. 9 seasons. You look for other streamers for 7 Days to Die, and none of them are as entertaining as me. As us. I do like watching Grum. He's, Grumble. He plays this game all the time.
Am I gonna bring anything? Oh, wait a minute. I bet there's you.
He does play with other people, but he is strictly, like, only he is ever in the chat. Or on voice. Unless he's never on camera. Sometimes I debate going off camera entirely, but the only reason is sometimes I want to stream when I'm just not dressed or something. It's like I don't want to brush my hair. I don't want to put makeup on. I don't want to get dressed. I just want to stream. But I'm not going on camera like that.
Oh, when does that ever happen? Alright. Well, there was a rabbit just sitting in the road, so I ran up and stabbed it, and I had meat.
Stab the bunny.
Yeah.
Or if the bear is still in town. There's a bear by the Motel 8. I guess he was gonna check in or something. So your sleepers have spawned in the car lot. None? The hell you say?
You like to see your streamers? See, one of the games used to be was the is Moon wearing pants today? Because a decent amount of the time, the answer to that was no.
Yeah, because I wouldn't. As long as I don't stand up, you wouldn't know.
So, as long as I don't have to get up, no one's ever gonna know.
Don't have to have the cam on every time. Killed whoever. Yeah, sometimes I think about it, like, well, it's like when I did that art stream, I didn't have the camera on. 'Cause I was literally in my pajamas. I sat and brushed my hair all day. no makeup on. Plus I don't think my hair was washed either. So yeah, I know some people. Oh, there's a sleeper. Hi. I know some people that don't do it just because it's easier, and you know their kind of rule is don't want to take away from the games, and that's kind of true. But it's like weird. It's like cameras are becoming a big thing because it's like a lot of YouTubers I watch. They did. Oh, I see you over there. Like, a lot of YouTubers I watch, never used to use camera unless they were on streams. Now, like their YouTube videos are all on camera. It's like that seems to be the returning trend that people be on camera, which is fun. I mean, it makes it so I can actually look at you guys. I mean, I'm just looking into a camera, but it feels like I can actually look at you guys and stuff like that. But it also means I have to kind of perform a little bit, not just be deadpan faced 99% of the day. So I make stupid faces. That's right. I wrench this register, I think. It does. See, damn it! I've got OBS sitting over the half of the chat there. There we go. They did leave the light on for him. The bear at the motel light, yeah. So I sit back and have a chill stream, and you play with no pants all the time. It's the way to go, honestly. Plus, I need to fix I either need to go buy more shorts before I go on vacation, or I need to sew up my shorts because they've got a hole in the butt. So I could just sit here with no pants on, like I've done in the past. But like earlier today, where I had to get up and slam the door in the office, was like, yeah, you would have seen I was wearing no pants. I can't promise you I am wearing nice underwear.
And then you get a moon.
Yep. The only time you don't want to see a cam is only time you don't want to see a cam is when they're doing a story. Well, the other thing is, there's some people that like they're 90% of the stream. It's like their camera is taking up more real estate than the game is. It's like, no, I've come to watch the game, so I try to be as non-intrusive on the screen as possible. Sleeping on screen. So all the days for you to sleep in. No, I'm wearing pants today. It is warm today. There was a big debate if I was gonna actually wear pants.
Turns out it was a good thing.
Yep. I have to repair my shorts though, or go get new shorts, or both. Need new pants. I'm so annoyed. Last time I went to the States, like 2 years ago, I got some pants while I was there. Because it is almost impossible to find the pants I like here in this country. Because I like bootcut jeans. That's just my thing.
Amen to that.
It's so hard to find bootcut in this country, and if you do, because skinny jeans are like the big thing. And so it's like if I find pants, they're almost always skinny jeans. And then if I get lucky enough to find bootcut, I almost never find them in my size, because of course I'm tall, and I'm kind of big in the hips, so it's a difficult combination to actually find pants my size. So I went to the States, got pants because it's easier for me to find, and I bought them with the expectation that I was gonna gain more weight. Well, I have gained weight, but apparently I didn't gain weight in the butt, which is weird. So now one of the pairs of pants I got, I can't wear at all. And then the pair of pants I'm wearing now, I'm wearing with a belt, but they look like baggy on me. Like you can just tell I'm cinching my pants up with a belt. So I was like, really? So I gain weight, but not in the ass for once in my entire life?
The one time you planned for it, it didn't happen.
Yeah. So probably when I go back to the States, I'll go get more pants. I need to get a new swimsuit.
Shorts are all you wear, darker. Yeah, it is. This is a shorts kind of state. Granted, I say that half the time I actually still go out wearing jeans just because I'm more comfortable in jeans.
See, I'm more comfortable in shorts, and I almost never wear long sleeves. That's why I like summer so much, because I can wear shorts. But even in wintertime, I will almost never be wearing long sleeves. I just prefer short sleeves and shorts. So yeah, I'm not happy wearing pants. Well, let's be honest. The only reason I like wearing pants is I don't have to shave my legs. That's my dirty little secret. Dirty little secret, you know it's winter. You know if it's been a long winter. If you see my legs in the wintertime, let's be honest. That's right, everybody. I don't shave my legs in the winter most of the time. Hate people seeing your chicken legs when you lived in Florida. The only time you wore shorts is at the beach. You have to get me for Christmas. Shorts, oh, you wear shorts even if it's 40, yeah. See, I just prefer shorts myself. But it's never warm enough here. What kind of hotel is this that doesn't have TVs in the room? Ooh, Jesus, fuck, you. God damn it. That sleeper was right at the door. So as soon as I popped that door, he jumped out. What the fuck were you doing, buddy? Standing there. Scare the shit out of me. Is today just TMI Wednesday or something? I've revealed a lot of probably less than savory stuff about myself today. Shit. Is he still in there? Because I popped that. What are these hotel rooms? Really? That door's locked. I just can't reach in. Unlock it. Where'd that come from? Oh, next room over. Hey, calm down over there. Quiet. Really? I was not noisy. Lord, people try to sleep in this hotel. Calm the fuck down. What are you doing? Are you dabbing? Stop that immediately. Zombie dabbing. Get out here. Stop that. Okay, you're really insistent on tearing that wall down. Okay. You don't look well, man. Are you high? You're totally high, aren't you? Twitching like you're jonesing.
Oh, hello, two zombies inside the wall. What are you doing here?
Okay, I'm searching for shit in here.
Lady? Another zombie inside the wall.
You're not respecting our space. Ooh. First aid kit schematic. Bingo. Okay, this hotel has no televisions in it.
Oh, I guess we know there's no one in the hotel now.
That's why they boarded that shit up. Well, again, whoever is parked at Buzz's bar, your car's about to get stripped. Better than my old shoes? Yeah, they are. Not gonna heat me up, are they? They kinda are. No, I'm warming up anyway. Insulation's +1. Installation's +1. Okay, I'm gonna wear these boots. I've only got one battery. Don't have enough space to strip this car. Oh god, Moon, we share the same dirty secret. You hate to shave your legs. Just checks Moon's legs, see if it's winter, if winter ends early. Legs are like groundhog. Pretty much, yeah. It's how you tell if winter is coming or not. Unique. I think they need to make bikers just a few inches, their heads clipped through the top of doors all the time. Hate shaving your face, you have sensitive skin. I have sensitive skin too. Shave my face. Yeah. This hotel is just a reskin of Days End without the pool. As a farmer, of course, son myth. See, I have a deal with summertime. It's like, okay, if it gets warm enough, I'll shave my legs, but otherwise, no deal. In this country, I end up wearing pants more than shorts, and it kind of pisses me off. I'm still waiting for summer. Still waiting for it. I have a bet that, like, the 10th through the 23rd, it's gonna be, like, 90 degrees here. Then that's it.
As soon as you leave, it's gonna warm up, and it's gonna cool back down the day before you return. You're gonna come back, and everyone's gonna go, "Man, how about that heat wave we just had the past couple weeks? God damn it!"
I mean, it'll be fine. I'll be in Baltimore and North Carolina. North Carolina will be hot. But, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say Baltimore's probably not gonna be very warm, but yeah, North Carolina should be. Oh wow, it's actually not far.
Let's see here. Those way, those way. Those. That's. That blood draw kit, which I think we already had. Another.
Yeah, I'm here before it hits the ground.
Still could really use that mini bike schematic.
Well, you ain't getting it today. A flashlight, first aid kits, an AK-47 schematic, and a spiked club schematic.
Where'd all the headlights and stuff go? Oh, there they are. What goes there? there. There we go. All right. Let's go look. Oh, that's the mailbox. Oh, I was having like the way my light was shining, plus the way the wall was behind it. Thought there was a zombie standing right out front. Just my vision was making it seem like there was. How does Luna like the States? She likes it alright. Like, she had a bit of a thing against it for quite a while because her brother travels a lot. And I think the first time he ever went to the States, he actually got detained. For no reason. He just got detained. And so she kind of was like, I'm never going to the States again. And then she met me. So she had to break that rule. And she likes it alright. And she said in the past that she wouldn't mind moving to the States, like Silicon Valley. Because programmers actually get better pay in the States. But of course, with the way shit is right now in the States, not so much.
Maybe sometime in the future it'll be worth it.
Yeah.
Right now it's not.
It's like, as a country in itself, it's pretty okay. The way it's being run right now, I haven't questioned it. Yeah. Plus, she admits there's things she likes about it. Oh, we were so stopping at Taco Bell. And, well, probably not when I get to Baltimore. It's probably not going to be my first step, because I don't know where anything is in Baltimore. But probably, when we get to North Carolina, that's going to be the first stop. Taco Bell. There's one in this country somewhere, but it's like way far south. It's a couple-hour drive. It's supposed to be like 3 others over the course of the next couple of years that appear. But they ain't here yet. Hey, Knights! How's it going? Do we have a Dunkin' Donuts over there? No, I don't think. Unless there's any in Amsterdam, I do not think so. I've never seen one. I don't think there is anything new. My country's been for some time, I don't see it improving. Kinda. With you on that one, Dark Omen. Couldn't do it. They have good. Now, here's the thing: they have good bakeries here. There was a thing underneath the car. There was a bag, a loot container under the car. Anyway, like at one of the local shops here, I can get some really good donuts. Okay, I've wrenched every car like over there. Haven't been back here yet. It's the only place I haven't really been. It's the farthest back end of town. You'll let me dig back. I will mess you up, son. I will mess you up. There are no cars here whatsoever. There's a saloon. There's a poppin' pills. There's a ooh, there's a Shotgun Messiah place. I might actually find some shotgun parts here. If I woke you up, sorry, buddy. Or you can go out the window, or you can go out the door I just opened, you putz. Thanks for the pistol. You filthy animal. see you over there. Shit, where's that coming from? I can tell if that's upstairs or if that's next door. Breaking out the bottom one first. Clever, huh? That didn't kill you. Which means you'll probably respawn because you're a sleeper and I brought you outside. Wow, I accidentally headshotted him because my... It didn't read I was still holding the mouse. Lucky! Actually, like Dunkin' Donuts. Like I said a few days ago, total nerf the amount of engines and batteries you get. They make good coffee. Love bakery shops. It's good you're an introvert or you would live in them. Yeah, it's a very common thing to have specialty shops here. Like the place where we go to the store, there's like a cheese shop, there's the local vegetable market where you can, you know, local farmers, there's specialty bakeries, yeah, there's some. It's really nice because, yeah, you can get just specialty stuff. Like shops actually specialize in things. That's a full-on... That is a full-on shotgun. Like, fully assembled. Ooh, and I found another full-on compound bow. It's just only slightly worse than mine. Very, very slightly. And a couple shotgun rounds. The only thing is that it's hard to find here. There is a shop. Ooh, found a hunting rifle schematic, which I already know, but for some money. What am I gonna toss for it? Ooh, I picked up a purple engine. When did I do that? Don't recall getting that. But yeah, one thing is it's difficult to obtain is cheesecake. Occasionally at the bakery here. Oh, it's you making the noise. You calm your ass down. There's another sleeper over there. I need to be careful, Evan. How the hell did you reach me? What the fuck? You weren't even close to me, you shit stain. Oh, now your head's gone. How you feel about that? I killed your friend in one shot, too. Yeah, schematic. Leather leg. Reminds me, do any of us know armor? Have we found any
Like a little
iron armor schematics? Or is everything scrap? Ooh. Enforcer magazine. And I've unlocked the 44 Magnum. coffee on the floor. There's plenty of it. Just I get rid of it so it can respawn later. Just toss it out. Okay, well, the shotgun place is now empty. Shotgun Messiah. Is it empty? Yeah, I got that. I got that. That's not empty. Let's see. Way living across the pond has always been interesting. It's an experience. I miss some of the worst thing. Some of the worst things about the U.S. are some of the things I missed about it, to be honest. Like 24-hour stores are not a thing here. Any big box stores like Walmart, etc. No, we don't. We have IKEA. We do have like big supermarkets, but that's kind of as big as it gets. Like, we have like department stores, you know, like the equivalent of what like a JCPenney is or something. But we don't have like anything that's kind of a sell-all, really. No, we got IKEA. Yeah, IKEA and supermarkets, pretty much, are kind of the big things. I went to visit Ireland. Same here, you think it would be great to visit England, France, and Germany. Germany is a bit more on the, like, they actually have shopping malls. We don't really have shopping malls here. Now, there are places, there is, like, where our supermarket is. It is indoors, and there are, like, clothing shops, and it's kind of like where all the other shopping things are, but it's not really a mall. It's just like an, it's like a slightly indoor place with a few shops in it. But Germany, like, has a big mall. We went there a couple years ago to a Build-A-Bear. Where I got Fluttershy, and what else did I get that day? Rarity. Yeah, Germany is a bit more on the kind of corporate side of things. This country, not as much. The things you would love to do if you went to Europe: visit historical places and try local foods. Yeah, we do have IKEA. We're south of Sweden, so of course we do. Yeah, the local food's pretty good. If you can find like true historic Dutch, is better. Okay, gun parts, hunting rifle stock, short shotgun stock. Putting the compound bow in here if you have, well, you've got a crossbow. There's full sawed-off shotgun in here, but of course that's gonna take shotgun shells. Got a purple engine now. Got a green battery, which I may put in the battery bank. Bit more fuel. A brown gunpowder, a brown pistol. Gunpowder. Springs. Forgetting what I'm doing. No headlights. I think headlights are in here. Nope. Rick has gone completely silent. Oh, I hear your chair now. I thought, did Discord disconnect?
No, I'm here.
Okay. I'm going to put the Hunting rifle schematic in the weapons chest, in case you don't know. Hunting rifles. Or it could just be sold. Okey-dokey. I might need to repair my wrench soon. What's the battery doing? Battery's doing okay. Just put another shit battery in there. Just move the power along. What's the name of my seeds? Oh, what is the name of it? I can't remember. I'll have to remind me at the end of the stream if you're still here. I'll try to tell you. I'll forget what it is. I tried a few different seeds. And the first ones we tried just weren't very good. This is the wrong box. This is the box I'm after. Yeah, I'll put this cool battery in the battery bank. Turn it off temporarily. Then I'll actually rehook it back up to the shotgun turret. Let's see if we get another jail door. Actually put the one out there now. Jail door. 12 forge steel. Okay. I haven't run the forges for the past couple days. Been just letting them cool off. Two springs, two mechanics. Okay. Might as well craft two of them, to be honest. I might, actually. Got at least one shotgun turret out there. Is it Moonside? It's something Moonside. It was either it might have been Rise of Moon, because I think we tried Rise of Moonside. I think we tried Moonside and we didn't like the seed, or I didn't like the seed. And it's some permutation of that. It's not that exactly. You heard there's a city in north central USA that has a lot of Dutch foods and traditions. The founders came and founded the town 150 years ago. Yeah, we've got a ton of raw iron. There is a town in Ohio that's it's called Bucyrus, and that kind of surrounding area. They were settled by German and Dutch, and you can tell if you go there. My aunt lives there, and you can tell just by the architecture alone that it was settled by German and Dutch people. So it might be a similar place somewhere. I can't remember the county name. Bucyrus is the city name. I cannot remember the county name. But yeah, it's and they have the Bratwurst Festival every August, I think. So yeah, very, very German-Dutch festival kind of stuff. It's cool. I used to go when I was a kid, of course. I haven't been to Ohio in a long time. But it was always fun. Because my aunt, like, lived 2 blocks away from the Bratwurst Festival when it happened. You could also tell it was a very German town because it's very common here for businesses to be attached to homes. So, you know, you'll have a shop and then either upstairs or right smack next to it attached is the house. And that's very common here. And you can see that in places like Bucyrus. Because my aunt actually lives in a house that used to have a pet store, like an aquatics pet store. So like one room of her house is actually, it's been reclaimed, it's not a store anymore. But yeah, and like if you went out in her backyard, it had an aquarium and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's kind of a common thing, because like one of the places we go for Chinese food, it's literally just in a neighborhood attached to a bunch of homes. That's it. And like there's, if you drive up the street, you'll see some like businesses just out of a house block. I mean, there are like there are places that are like completely separated too. But it's not so common to find just a business district. There are some, but it's like most cases where shops are within walking distance or biking distance in this country. It's very, very common because biking is common and walking is common. So like, yeah, we're within walking distance of a supermarket, just like we were before. And in the States, you don't get that kind of thing. That's why people don't bike, is because it's too damn far away to really bike anywhere. It's less common. Okay, that's one jail door done. Is there a difference between metric ton and a whole lot of shit? Where's that? You want to go? Where's piece? What? The Bratwurst Festival? Oh, I think it's called Marion County. I think it is. Bucyrus is in Marion County, which is kind of central, north central Ohio. And I think every August is when the Bratwurst Festival was. I mean, if you kind of want a taste of what kind of European style is, go to Bucyrus. I didn't know it at the time. It wasn't really until I moved here that I could actually see what it was. So I was like, man, some of the stuff just looks familiar. And I realized why. Like, yeah, because my aunt lived in a town that was settled by German Dutch, so it's really cool. It's really cool to come to a country that, you know, like, is an origin and suddenly you just see. You see the connection. It's too far for me. Yeah, let's see, from Florida that would be roughly 1,000 miles. A little more than 1,000. Which would be 16 to 20 hour trip by car. I have it memorized because I used to, when I lived in North Carolina, some of my family still lives in Ohio, of course, and I would drive when I got old enough to drive. And of course, when I lived in Ohio, we had family in North Carolina, so the trip was roughly 500 miles. I had the route memorized, so I could drive from North Carolina to where I needed to go in Ohio strictly by memory. Didn't need a map. Exactly the route the whole way. Still in North Carolina? It's alright. It's a bit of a shit show lately. It's been a bit of a shit show the past couple of years. And because I've got some transgender friends there who are not happy. That whole gerrymandering bullshit that's going on there right now. The courts keep telling them you have to change that, and they keep fighting it. Depends on where you live in North Carolina as well. I lived in North Carolina, redneck central. Don't be a minority anything there. Makes it kind of difficult growing up as a lesbian. CS has been shit now last few years. Well, yeah. Like I say, depends on where you go. You live in New Hampshire? Nice. Came down here to dig because I want to level up some more. Yeah, North Carolina's pretty nice though. I lived in, when I went to university, I went to Appalachian. And the town was nice. Until the tourists came. I mean, it was always a tourist town. Actually, it wasn't the tourists that came, it was... We've talked about this before, but the university got very good at football. And then that really started bringing in the riffraff. Because there was Blowing Rock, and Blowing Rock was like where all the rich people live. You know, their condos on the side of mountains, kind of stuff. It was a very nice town. I liked the town. Just started getting flooded by idiots. And actually, sorry Rick, but I'm gonna say, we always hated it when people from Florida came up. Mainly elderly Florida, because they never knew how to drive in Boone. That was always the worst. You knew when the Florida tourists came, because suddenly traffic was jammed. There were wrecks all over the place. And I guess the only reason is because, like, Boone, North Carolina was mostly Florida tourists. Like, we never really got any other kind of tourists. So I think that's maybe why we just didn't like Florida tourists specifically. If it had been any other number of tourists, I'm sure it would have been. But I don't want to insult people from Florida. I truly don't. Rick has just gone completely dead-ass quiet, too. And it's worrying me. He's just gone. Silent. Still going. Oop, dog horde. Are you okay, Rick?
I'm alright.
Are you? You're just totally quiet.
Didn't want to talk about stuff.
Yeah, that's a dog horde up there. We're not near the house though, so they're not. They're just. I don't even know what they're doing. What are they attacking? We've gone to Gettysburg. It's a really nice place to live, you know, like it. An hour or two south of Canada. That you're an hour or two south of Canada. Wish you could live someplace else if you love cold mountains. To Kingsport, Tennessee, and it was nice. I've admittedly never been to. I've only been to Tennessee to drive through it. My mom went to Gatlinburg a few times. Didn't that get hit by fire, though? It did, didn't it? A couple years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom used to go a bunch. After I moved out, so I never got to go. Two things I play in Cold Mountains. It's kind of bittersweet going back to Boone, North Carolina, though. It's become tourist hell, and just tourist hell from everywhere. Mainly football tourist hell. So come watch the football game, trash the entire town, and then go away. I would have still been living in Boone. The job market was crashing. Back in 2012. I like Florida. I do want to go back to Florida. I actually like Florida. That's the thing. Because long ago, my grandmother had a sister that lived in Florida, and so my grandma would go for the winter. And then we would go to pick her up. And yeah, we'd spend like a couple weeks in Florida. I have a lot of good memories. And of course, when I went to visit Rick, it was a lot of fun. I do actually like Florida. Let's see. Do I drive when I'm there? Not anymore. My license ran out. My license lapsed and I never was able to get it renewed because I had lived in Oklahoma for a year. And I got my license switched over to Oklahoma. That dog died. And then, before I moved here to this country, I didn't get my license switched back because North Carolina was a state that requires, no matter what, that you must take the driving test. Oklahoma wasn't like that. Oklahoma was, if you move there, you swap your license, that's it. You know, you take an eye test, that's it, you swap your license. North Carolina is one that no matter what, you have to take the driving test. And since I wasn't going to be in North Carolina for very long, I didn't get my license renewed. And then I did get an international license for here, but it only lasts as long as my regular driver's license did. So, eventually my Oklahoma driver's license ran out, which meant my international driver's license ran out. And so now I don't have a driver's license, because I don't go back to Oklahoma anymore, because nobody lives there. And, I never have time when I'm in the state. Plus, you know the United States rule where you have to have a car with insurance. Like, you have to have insurance on a car that you're driving. And it's like, if I'm just there to take the test, why do I want to buy insurance? And yeah, so I don't have a license. And to get a license here is really fucking expensive. Like, over €1,000. Like, if you don't have a license. To take all the tests and everything here. It's like over €1,000 to take the classes and everything. Really prohibitive. That's why I don't have my license here yet. Because then if I get my license here, I think I could probably then get another international license and I could drive in the States again. Yeah, I don't have my license anymore, so I haven't driven for like 4 or so years. Something like that. I was the same way. You had to retake the test. Not here. Just eye checks every 6 years, but you're for testing to renew. I'm kind of okay with it, but it was just totally inconvenient. Like I say, when I don't own a car anymore in the States, so the only way I can get my license in the States is I have to have a car, then I have to get insurance on it, then I have to take the test. And then I fuck off back to the country and I've wasted a lot of money. So we're thinking eventually we'll just fork it out to get my license here, and then I'll get an international license, and I can drive in the States again. We also found out that rental cars in the States are kind of dumb. Because when we went to visit Rick, we were going to rent a car, but have Rick drive it. Because, of course, my license was gone. And my girlfriend didn't have an international license. But I was going to pay for the rental. But the person that drives the car has to be the one that pays. so we couldn't rent a car. And it was the dumbest thing I had ever seen in my life. States is very weird. I'd say the States is very weird with driver's license, but again, €1,000 to get my license here.